The best advice that I've been given to date is this too shall pass. And the reason why I think that's an important piece of advice is to remind you that whenever you're going through something that's difficult, whether it be work-related or in your personal life, it's only for a season and it will only last for a short period of time. And I think it couples quite well with my other favourite piece of advice, which is that every long journey starts with a single step. One of the people who inspires me personally is Katie Piper. She is an acid attack survivor, and she's taken on that role with grace, and she's become quite an activist with it. So she set up a charity that raised funding for other burn victims as well. I think to be able to take something so horrible as, acid burns on her face, on her neck, on her upper body, and to be able to love her scars and love the new skin that she's in, and to really adjust to her new personality is quite a strong characteristic that I really admire. This is a really difficult question. I think in terms of my career, Sheryl Sandberg's Lean In has been a really important book, because actually there are no hard and fast rules about how you should develop yourself in your career, especially as a woman. But I think that book gives you lots of tools which are practical, and you don't have to take everything, but you can take the bits that make the most sense in whatever industry you're working in and use that to try and improve and better yourself. And I've found it really useful. It's a book that I've recommended to people who are friends and others as well. As a property personnel, I think the last thing I'd want to be is stuck behind four walls. So I would be devising an escape plan, because the best place that someone like me or someone who works in the property industry can be is outside with people, understanding what it is that they want from their schemes rather than trapped behind walls. I think it does us no favours if we're seen to be in castles. So an escape route. Personally, for me, the thing that I'm most proud of is learning how to walk again using an artificial leg. The reason why that's really important to me is because it has allowed me to reconnect to places in the world which I had feared were cut off to me following a round of illnesses. But actually, learning how to walk has reconnected me. It's put me back into work, it's made me feel useful again. It's been really revolutionary for my self-identity and how I've coped with everything that's happened actually. The thing that I try to do once a day is to drink my 2 litres of water. I think it's interesting to think about the future of our industry, but I don't think what is coming next is stuff that we have not seen. So by that I mean, I imagine that we will see greater collaborations, not just across the different asset classes. So I will no longer really be saying that I work in residential and that person works in commercial. I think those boundaries will become blurred. But I think we'll see greater collaborations and at least deeper collaborations with other sectors in society, specifically if they are focusing on, or at least excelling in, providing excellent customer service. So I think there'll be a lot more collaboration, not sector specific, but much more broader than that.